Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Remember, subscribe is the vibe. Your boy's on the road to 20K. Humbly. Yo, settings a little different, man. I thought I'd leave the green screen out of the intro of this video. It's probably going to be one of my longer videos to tip my hat off to what I believe is one of the greatest seasons in the NFL, National Football League. I thought I'd give you guys a different view. This is my setting. This is my space of creativity. Check it out. New name change. We got Gabbo Say So. Also introducing my Twitch account. Basically, to anybody that supports my channel, you can also find me on Twitch. I'm gonna be gaming. I play Madden, I play Call of Duty, but also I'm gonna be like my reactions to longer content, like interviews and maybe 20v1s, or just you guys can follow me on Twitch and check out some of the content along with me. It'll be a different side, different perspective, no green screen. You're gonna see my office space. But if you feel like being a part of the family, pull up. I'd seriously appreciate it, man. This is my Twitch. But yeah, just wanted to get that out the way. Secondly, I want to give a big appreciation out to my subscribers. By the time this video uploads, I should be at 17,000 subscribers. Humbly. And I tell you guys all the time, like, yo, sometimes I surprise myself that I'm here. You know what I mean? Like, I put in a lot of work. I studied. I taught myself a lot of skills about editing. I taught myself a lot of skills about producing, just being a whole content creator and reaching this point so fast. I've only been doing this like probably pushing on a year and a half now. Hasn't been a full 2 years, probably about a year and like 4 or 5 months. And for me to be at 17,000 subscribers, I appreciate that, man. Like, sincerely from the realest, bro. Like, I'll be the first one to tell you I ain't trying to be your influencer, but for anybody that that's sitting there contemplating like what they want to do with their life, if they even interested in, like, if this thought even crosses your mind to just give something a shot, it could be anything, bro. I can only speak to being a content creator, but like, stop waiting. Stop trying to be great. Focus on being consistent. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people will come. You know, you build it, they will come. As long as you're consistent. As long as you show up when people expect you to, and you show up when you expect yourself to, right? Because you're trying to build something, and whatever it is you set your mind to, just stop trying to be perfect, bro. I've never seen someone be consistent and not progress, whether it's a skill, whether it's a talent, whether it's just work ethic. I always feel like consistency is gonna get you there, and that's always been my motto. Maybe not every video is a banger, but one thing you're gonna get out of me is consistency. I'm not gonna feel sorry for myself. I definitely don't let the negative comments get me. I ain't new to this, I'm true to this. I've been doing it this long and it's gotten me this far. Yeah, so whatever it is that you set in your mind to, son, just start off, just focus on being consistent, bro. Like, don't worry about having the best equipment or having everything to start. Like, bro, work with what you got, regardless of what the career choice is. Work with what you got, and you will build it in due time. And that's how I got here. And with the support of everybody that's hit the subscribe and like button, I've reached this milestone, and I'm just really humble and appreciative of that. But now to the game. This game lived up to its expectations. 49ers came in for redemption. Lost to Patrick Mahomes 5 years ago. Came in with a brand new quarterback, Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant. Came in healthy. You know what I mean? Everybody's healthy. Like, no one's really 100% at this point, but if you're playing, you're healthy, right? So coming into this game, everybody's basically fully loaded with their arsenals. This was a game of all games. I missed like the first 3 possessions of the first quarter, so in my reaction, you will see my genuine reaction, because I missed like the first 5 minutes. So I can't really speak to how you guys started, but from that point on to everything that led up to half, 49ers, you guys were miserable that first half, bro. I've never seen a team be given so many chances. You guys, in that first half of football, you guys kept greatness in a bottle. You know what I'm saying? You had them. You caught them. There was no way to escape unless you guys opened up the bottle again. The Chiefs couldn't figure out how to get a first down, goddammit. The Chiefs. Everything that they were doing, 3-and-out punts. 49ers retaliated with more punts. The first half was abysmal, but I figured in the second half, both coaches would slowly start to open up the playbook. I was surprised that it was only 10-3. There was a lot of crucial plays, and I don't want to be long-winded with my recap of the Super Bowl, but there were a lot of crucial plays. Starting off with that muff punt, you guys knew it. I know you guys knew it. Niner Nation, I know you guys felt it. Because in a game of that magnitude, you don't want to give Patrick Mahomes any turnovers. You don't want him getting any extra touches. You want to play as clean as a football game as you possibly could. And you guys did. On offense, for the most part. You know, CMC had a fumble. But Brock Purdy protected the ball. But special team killed y'all. That muff punt basically gave the Chiefs life to come back in the game, threw an easy touchdown on the following play. And it's like one of those, God, why me, right? Like it wasn't even like a muff. It wasn't even like a dropped or a fumble. The ball bounced off a dude that was blocking his ankle. And rather than jump on the ball, in the spur of the moment, the kick returner decides to try to pick it up with his hands. Chiefs ball, the rest is history. I know you guys are daunted. This was probably one of the worst losses you guys could take because it is the Super Bowl and it is the Patrick Mahomes. And now you hear the narrative that is now echoing everywhere. Patrick Mahomes was great when he needed to be. I think we saw GOAT on GOAT performance. Like prior to the Super Bowl, I'm the first reactor you probably ever heard refer to Patrick Mahomes as the final boss. He proved it to me. And I was nervous. I had the 49ers going into the Super Bowl. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to change my bet. I'm not going to jump off the ship. 49ers did everything right and still lost, with the exceptions of, you know, those mistakes on special teams. But in some of my videos, I would ask, what would you rather be, bro? Would you rather be up 10 or down 10 to Patrick Mahomes? This man is as clutch as it gets in the league, and it's not even close. Whatever the comparison was between him and every other quarterback, there's now no conversation to have. We're talking 3 Super Bowl championships, 3 Super Bowl MVPs, 2 5,000-yard seasons, 2 regular season MVPs. He has a 50-yard touchdown season, and he's now won 3 rings in 6 seasons with 6 consecutive AFC appearances. You can call that place his home. Patrick Mahomes is on a rocket ship. And that rocket ship is aimed right at Tom Brady, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to keep it a beam. 49ers did everything you could. From every single time he scored a touchdown, Mahomes matched it. And Brock Purdy, there was a couple of missed throws that I know is haunting Brock Purdy. He had a couple of missed touchdowns. He had a couple of hit or misses because of poor pass protection, believe it or not. Brock Purdy played as clean as of a game as he could have. It's just you got to make those throws. The 49ers had an opportunity to win the game. I believe it was 3rd and 5 in the 4th quarter. Chiefs basically had no timeouts. You guys get that crucial first down. You kick a field goal and you win. You guys don't get it. I knew Patrick Mahomes was going to get the ball. I knew it was over. And then what happens? You guys win the coin toss. Rightfully so. Put the ball in the hand of our quarterback, Mr. Irrelevant. You better receive that ball. You better put Patrick away. And then we realized the new playoff rules. Regardless of a touchdown, Patrick gets a touch. 49ers drive down the field, and what was an excruciating drive. I'm talking about it was CMC or bust. Everybody looked exhausted. Everybody's taking extra hits, extra tackles that they're not really accustomed to. This felt like one of the longest games in history, bro. But it was exciting. It was exhilarating. It was full of plays and stars, and you could see the players on the sideline looking into the camera. Like when the 49ers went and kicked that field goal and you needed one stop to become Super Bowl champions, Niner Nation, I knew y'all was shitting bricks. Y'all was shitting bricks as I was shitting bricks. I'm like, yo, are they really gonna stop Mahomes? There was a 4th and 1. Andy Reid calls a brilliant play because that's what Andy Reid and Kyle Shanahan does. Mahomes keeps it on an option and gets about 7-8 yards. This dude, when there was no one open, he did it with his legs. He didn't turn over the ball, and he was methodical. I'm talking about that 4th quarter and overtime was Michael Jackson at Madison Square Garden. That thing was a masterpiece. Just got to give it to him, bro. Every field goal was matched. Every field goal was matched. He had 2 minutes to force OT, and he got that thing with ease with 30 seconds left to still try to win the game. Overtime, he gets the ball. He's down 3. Now it's like if the 49ers could get one stop, if Patrick Mahomes could fumble, maybe throw a pick, maybe throw a bad pass. He did none of that. He was methodical. He was legendary. He was exactly what you expect a quarterback that's worth $500 million to be. He showed up and he showed out in the grandest stages of them all versus one of the most difficult teams in the league. I coined the 49ers the most loaded roster in the entire league. And Patrick Mahomes has had his way with them twice. Now done. He's going to be a nightmare in San Francisco. You guys don't want no smoke with Patrick Mahomes. But the thing is, I can't even fault you. Because nobody in the AFC wants smoke with him neither. He's cooking everybody. You know what I mean? And in a fashion in which we've never seen. Athleticism, accuracy, and just clutch on clutch performance. I'm talking about when the moment got bigger, you were more nervous than Patrick Mahomes. He was the coolest man in the building. You understand what I'm saying? And game-winning touchdown goes to N'Keal Harry right before the quarter ends on another brilliant play. I saw that play in the Super Bowl. They did that against the Eagles, not once but twice. where two guys were running wide open. You're just like, yo, how are you wide open in the end zone? Perfect play calling, Reed. And a perfect throw, and Mahomes walks off and breaks the hearts of the San Francisco 49ers. And I've seen a couple of you fans breaking screens. I can't blame you, but as a fan of the game, it was a beautiful game. It was a classic. The first half, snoozer. I mean, barely anything to remember. Just great defense. And you know what? Defense ought to be appreciated because both defenses showed up that first half. It was a snooze fest. But if you're not a casual, you got to appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Because it brought us back to old school football where it's just like, damn, this is how it needs to be in the league. It should be hard to score on the best talent on the planet. It should be difficult. And it was. But you guys slowly started to figure each other out. And I know there's going to be a couple of plays that haunt the 49ers, a couple of missed throws by Purdy. But those special teams and that block kick, I knew was going to be the dag in the 49ers, bro. That 1 point made one hell of a difference. That changes the game from needing a touchdown to just getting in field goal range. And with the Kansas City's kicker, this dude was ice cold the entire time. 55 yards. I think Moody made a 53. He made a 55 or something like that. Moody just set the record. This dude took it. The next kick. I'm talking about cold-blooded. The Chiefs are absolutely a dynasty. And what sucks is the 49ers, you guys are a victim of that dynasty twice. Kyle Shanahan, you've led in Super Bowls multiple times and you're still not a champion. I know that hurts. That's going to sting. That really is going to sting because you were up 10. And with all those weapons, you guys should have been able to at least blow out the Chiefs. Y'all should have been up at least 20. I was looking at that half. I'm like, damn. Y'all got this dude in a bottle and y'all not putting up points? This is the worst week to not be able to drive with all those weapons, bro. You know what I mean? You guys even escaped giving the ball to Christian McCaffrey. I could go in. You know what? I'm just going to make this a separate video from my actual recap of the Super Bowl. So I'll make this 2 separate videos because we're pulling in on 17 minutes and I want to keep it around 18 or 19. But yeah, there were a couple of possessions that you strayed away from giving it to Christian McCaffrey, your best player. Debo, huge respect to Debo, pulled his hammy late in the game and continued to play. And I'm not even talking about like he was a decoy. I'm talking about he was a pivotal piece of the offense. I couldn't find Ayukin for shit. Kittle. I mean, they put the clamps on Kittle, bro. Kittle was just out there running suicide drills. We seen it. But nonetheless, when the moment called, when it was time to be great, when it was time to be the man that we kind of expected Patrick Mahomes to be, he proved once again that he's in a completely different class. And unfortunately, he did it to Josh, he did it to Tua, he did it to Lamar. Of course, he was going to end up doing it to Mr. Irrelevant. You just kind of wish that the 49ers firepower would be too much. But in the biggest moments when he needed a touchdown, he got it. And the Chiefs have now won 3 championships in 5 years. And we're now living in their world. And much respect to them. I can't take anything away. There's no point of hating on greatness. I tell you guys, appreciate it. It sucks when you lose to them. But listen, you're talking to one of the biggest Tom Brady fans on the planet. I'm used to making franchises sick. I'm used to humbling. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to people scratching their head like, how does he keep doing this? I'm used to it. But to watch it be done by a dude that's not my quarterback, and I'm like, damn, this dude got the league in a headlock. This dude just beat the 2 best teams in the NFC title game last year. The Eagles and the 49ers. And they were both arguably at full strength. He did it. Down by 10 to both of them. And neither of them have a championship right now. Patrick Mahomes is the final boss. There's not enough money in the world that you could pay this man. He's always going to be underpaid. And the hate is only going to keep increasing because people hate to see you win. That's just the world that we live in. When you win one, all right, you'll get some love. But when you keep winning, people get sick of you real fast. You know what I mean? People get real sick of you when you start doing the things that they didn't think you could do. Because you know why? They put their limitations on you, man. They thought you were probably good for 2 rings. Patrick Mahomes said, hold on, hold my beer, hold this down. Game-winning drive. What's happening? Same franchise. Oh, I'm him. And he is, ladies and gentlemen. 49ers, it sucks because there are no rewards for losing. It was a great season. We guys made it. Maybe next year. But not this team, bro. This was their second time. A lot of these players are returning. A lot of these players were on the first Super Bowl loss to Patrick Mahomes. And without Tyreek Hill, without a plethora of unique weapons, where I think you guys overall had more talent on offense than Patrick Mahomes. And he still did it to y'all. That's equivalent to answering every question on an exam and still failing. You answered every question right and you still failed. Some things just don't make sense, and that's what Patrick Mahomes is. 6 straight AFC title games, 3-time Super Bowl champion, 3-time Super Bowl MVPs, 2 5,000-yard passing seasons, a 50 touchdown season. And he's been an all-pro quarterback since he took over for Alex Smith, who Kansas City done moved on from easily. This dude is the greatest quarterback playing right now. GOAT conversation, don't make me laugh. Come on, man. Can we wait till the beard grows in before we start talking GOAT? It's only 3 chips. You know what I mean? That's not even, come on, man. That's not half of what Tom Baum got. Not to mention Tom Baum beat his ass. Okay? Let's chill on the GOAT talk. But as far as right now, he's in a league of his own. He's in a class of his own. He's in a discussion all by himself. I don't want to hear comparisons. I will no longer make them. And the Kansas City Chiefs ought to be the favorite. Period. Because of one man. And we got to give him his flowers. Kelsey was aging. You know what I'm saying? Kelsey was aging. Kelsey didn't do anything that first half. 1 yard. Travis Kelsey, Hall of Famer. Know what I mean? 8 catches, 90 yards in the second half. Brilliant. When he needed to be Travis Kelsey, he was. And come on, man. The golden child keeps winning. Now 3 championships at the age of 28, joining a very small class of quarterbacks that have multiple championships, that have at least 3. This dude could say, I did that before 30, okay? Where the dudes in his classroom still don't got 1 yet. Some of them don't even have a sniff. Some of them can't even sniff it. You know what I mean? They can't even get a scent. This man got 3 rings, and it was in the most clutchest way possible. So that's my take on the Super Bowl. Appreciate you guys. Honestly, please follow me on Twitch for different content, for more content, longer reactions. And I'm also going to be gaming from time to time. I'm really trying to build this community and bring everyone. So kick back, chill. We could react together. It's easy for me to engage with my community because the chat is smaller than, you know, like my videos going to a random person. So be on the lookout for my content. Follow me on Twitch. That was my take of the Super Bowl. It was one of the classics. I'll remember this Super Bowl. It was a great one. Because you got to give greatness its flowers, you know, and it was overdue. Now, when you speak of the Kansas City Chiefs, you make sure you mention being a dynasty, because that's what they are. And they flex, bro. And at this point, I don't know who's going to beat them, but my quarterback done gave me 7 rings, man. I could kick back. My New England Patriots, we suck. We trash. It's all good. I don't need these Kansas City heartbreaks. I'm going to let it's his time to shine. Let him shine. But we coming, though. We coming. I still don't think he's going to get 7, but, man. First 6 years look like a glitch, because that resume gotta be capped. Those are one of them resumes you pay the smartest nigga in your class to make for you. What? 6 AFC title games, 3 Super Bowls, 3 Super Bowl MVPs, 2 regular season MVP. Like, he has all the accolades that you would want from someone trying to apply to be a quarterback, bro. And he's not even 30? I'ma holla at you guys, man. Follow me on Twitch once again, man. Mamba out. Patrick Mahomes is the final boss.